Hello guys, my name is Andres Knight and welcome to all of you to my channel. A little while ago, I've been doing YouTube videos about makeup because that's my real passion. I want to become a beauty influencer. For that reason, I've been creating some tutorials about makeup, about eyebrows, about foundation, about brushes, what are the daily basis, makeup, and this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking like for a month already, what if I do videos in English? And I've been asking some of my friends and some people, and actually some friend of mine, they've been like requesting me to do some videos in English since they do not speak Spanish. And I was thinking and doing my videos in Spanish because that's my main language, and just put some subtitles right here so you can read it in English. But I was thinking, my English is a little bit fluent, so maybe that's gonna be an opportunity for me to show more people what I'm doing, where am I from, and what I wanna do. And let me tell you a little bit of myself. My name is Andres Knight. I'm from Bogota City, which is the capital of the country, Colombia. And now I live here in Orlando, Florida. I've been living here for about 4 years, which has given me a little bit of English, and it's been letting me improve a little bit of my knowledge on makeup and beauty. So for that reason, I want to share with you what I know, what I want to do, and a little bit of my tricks, maybe, if you will, so we can teach a little bit more of this world of makeup to each other. So for today's video, since it's October and it's my favorite month of the whole year, I'm gonna be recreating a mermaid makeup for you guys so that I can give you some ideas for costumes and makeup for Halloween. So if you want to see this, stay tuned, and I'm gonna leave you my social media down below. It's gonna be my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So guys, I hope you like it, and if you do, you can help me out with a huge thumbs up down below. As well, you can leave any comments and I'll be very pleased to read all of them. As well, you can subscribe to my channel right here, and on the little bell, just hit it and turn on the notifications of this channel so you won't lose any of those videos. Welcome to all of you again to my channel, and with no more saying and no more talking, just play the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna start with primer, and this is a paint pot from MAC. I'm gonna blend in very well because I don't want to have those stains, and I'm gonna use a pink eyeshadow, more like fuchsia. It's gonna be a very hot pink, and I'm gonna use a big blending brush because I want to have a very smooth finish. And what I'm doing is just applying on the crease and blending out all the way up almost to the brow bone. But now I'm gonna use a very subtle shimmer light pink to highlight the brow bone. With this eyeshadow, what I'm gonna do is blend a little bit more of the pink because those are gonna be my transition eyeshadows. And now I'm gonna do the cut crease, and what I do is just put a little bit of concealer on my crease, and that's gonna be like a guideline. I'm using the Tarte Tape Shape because I think it's the best concealer ever. And on the outer corner, I'm not gonna go very like with perfection because I'm gonna blend it out with another eyeshadow. And now what I'm gonna do is start playing with 3 different shades. It's gonna be like a dark blue, then an aquamarine, and then a blue, a very light blue for the inner corner. And I'm gonna be very careful, starting with the dark blue eyeshadow, which is gonna be on the outer corner. Then in the middle of the lid, we're gonna do the aquamarine as I told you, and I'm gonna blend those 2 colors, being a little bit careful because I don't want to mix them that much. I want to create that kind of ombre effect. And then it's going to be the same with the light blue and the aquamarine. I'm going to be very careful, don't mixing them up. And I forgot to tell you that, guys, these 3 colors, these 3 shades are going to be shimmer eyeshadows. And the hot pink that we did the crease with is going to be a matte pink. And now I'm gonna start using a purple eyeshadow to blend the dark blue. And I'm gonna blend it a little bit with the pink that we did already. And I'm gonna do it very carefully because I don't wanna leave any harsh lines. And now with a wipe, what I'm gonna do is clean those eyeshadows because I wanna have this kind of dramatic effect. This kind of effect which is very clean and cut. And now what I'm gonna do is with eyeliner, I'm using the tattoo eyeliner from Kat Von D because I think it's one of the best eyeliners and it's very easy to use. I'm gonna do this kind of cat eye moment, very dramatic if you will. And what I'm doing is use this outer part of the eyeshadow like a guideline to do the eyeliner. And now what I'm gonna do is clean those eyelashes. I'm gonna curl them like I normally do. And the way that I'm gonna clean them, it's gonna be like in rolling motions on the top part of my lashes. And then I'm gonna apply my mascara like I normally do, cleaning the bottom part. Now with a white shimmery kind of pen, I'm gonna do the waterline to open a little bit the eyes. That way it's gonna look like my eyes are bigger. And I'm gonna seal this pen with eyeshadow, a white shimmer eyeshadow, and that way the pen is gonna last way longer. And now with a little bit of concealer, what I'm gonna do is clean my eyebrow on the top part, and I do this very quick because the concealer is gonna dry super fast. So I'm gonna blend out a little bit with my finger, and that way it's not gonna be a very harsh line that we can cover later on with a little bit of foundation. I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows. I do this with Anastasia brow pomade, and I have a video of doing eyebrows, but it's in Spanish, so I'm thinking repeating this video but in English so I can show you the way to my eyebrows. And now I'm gonna start applying my foundation with a beauty blender. And what am I doing is using a foundation that is like at least 2 tones lower than my skin tone. That way the skin is gonna look super clean and the eyes are gonna look super bright. And now if you notice it, what I'm gonna do with the foundation is tapping it in into the skin. So that way we're gonna have a very beautiful cover. And now I'm gonna start doing my concealer like I normally do every day, underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and whatever you need the concealer. And now what I'm gonna do is set everything in place, and I'm gonna use a loose powder to do this with a huge fluffy brush. And now guys, I recommend you always when you do the foundation and everything on the skin, clean your lips and put a little bit of moisturizer, lip balm, or whatever you want to use. You can use chapstick because that way the lips are not gonna look kicky later on. And now I'm applying a black eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes. And I'm gonna blend this eyeliner with the top eyeliner. And I'm gonna blend the bottom part with a gray eyeshadow. And I'm gonna start using the same colors I did on the lids to blend this eyeliner, so that way it's not gonna look super strong and super harsh. And now with the color that we did already, the highlight in the inner corner with the light blue, I'm gonna blend the colors that I did on the bottom. Now I'm gonna apply a bronzer. It's gonna be a very, very, very subtle bronzer, because anyways we're gonna be covering everything with more eyeshadows. And now what I'm gonna use is a knit pantyhose that I already cut. And if you notice it, I put the knit underneath my eyes because I didn't want to damage them, because I loved the way they ended up. And I realized it was way easier if I did it all the way up, so then I did. And I'm gonna start using this creamy product. Is a very light purple. That's gonna be like a primer for the eyeshadows. They're gonna look brighter. And I'm gonna apply this product on all of those places like I chose, like cheekbones and forehead. And if I didn't tell you, this makeup, I'm trying to do the colors that I had on my mermaid brushes, which is like pink, green, yellowish colors, blue, and all of this is gonna be like my mix to do all the forehead and all of those effects. And what I'm doing is blending them out all together, so that way we're not gonna have these harsh colors. When I take the knit out, you're gonna see the mermaid effect, which is gonna be like little scales, and you can see it now. I like the way it ended up as well. Now what I'm gonna do is contour my nose like I normally would. And now I'm gonna apply eyelashes, and I'm gonna put some mascara on the bottom part, and then I'm gonna apply mascara on the top part when I have my eyelashes. That way they're gonna get together. And now with the same cream color that I use, I'm gonna blend all of my neck all the way down to my chest. And I'm using a beauty blender because these kind of creamy products are very, very difficult to blend with brushes. And later on, I'm gonna use more creamy product. It's gonna be like a very dark purple and a fuchsia. And now I'm applying this product on my forehead to create this kind of band. And I'm gonna apply it in my hair because I think that way it's gonna look more natural. And I like the effect that we create putting some color on the hair. Now I'm gonna do all my contour. Very outer contour is gonna be my sideburn connecting on the jawline, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of that color on my ears. That way it's not gonna be like looking weird. Now I'm going all the way down on my jawline, and I'm gonna apply it like mixing it with my beard. And as I told you already, I'm using a more darker purple kind of color to blend the other one that I did already. And I like this kind of pointy effect that I'm giving in the middle of my forehead. So if you want to recreate it, I think it looks cool. Now I'm using the dark purple cream product with a brush to blend it together with the light purple. And now I'm creating a very thick coat because I'm gonna use it to create another effect later on. And I want to create this kind of sand effect, like sea sand. And I'm doing it with a loose powder with color. And I'm gonna put it very harsh on some places. And the other one I'm gonna blend it out. That way it's gonna look like dirty, like if it was dirt and sand. It looks like I was dragging my body all the morning in the shore. And now what I'm gonna do is start sticking these kind of stickers on my face. And I choose some shapes and colors that I like. You can use whatever you want. And with a shimmery gold product, I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows. That way this is gonna give me a brighter effect. And now I'm doing my lips. I chose a fuchsia color that I mix a little bit with another pink. Now I'm gonna use the same topper that I use on my eyebrows. This is the shimmery lipstick from Kat Von D, which I love. This gloss is very shimmery, very glittery, and it dries like a dry lipstick, like a matte lipstick, which I love. Then in random places, I'm gonna start applying my glitter, like in the forehead and on my neck area, on my chest. That way it's gonna give me this kind of artistic effect that I like. And this is gonna be the end result. I hope you guys like it. And I want you to stay because we're gonna have a very nice like switch, like a twist for those people that like this kind of bloody makeup, creepy makeup. So stay tuned if you want to see it. And what I did, it was putting a red contact on my right eye, and I'm gonna take the lash off. And I'm gonna clean my lips on the half of my face, because that side we're gonna use it to create another effect. Later on, I'm gonna start applying a black eyeshadow on my right lid. That we're gonna give a more dramatic effect. But for now, I'm gonna start using wax for effects, and I'm gonna do this kind of warm shape, which I'm gonna blend with my fingers, and that's gonna help me create this kind of ripped off skin. And the wax tends to melt when the fingers are very warm, so if you put a little bit of water in your hands, you can work the wax way better. And as I told you before, I'm gonna dark my eyeshadow with black eyeshadow. And I'm gonna do it on the crease. Then I'm gonna blend it out with the pink and the blue that we already have. And for that blue eyeshadow that we have on the lid, we're gonna cover it up with pink, like the same pink shade that we used to cut the crease. And now with the sponge, I'm gonna start applying my liquid latex. That's gonna be all around the effect that we did with the wax. That way it's gonna seal the deal. And now we have to wait for the liquid latex to dry. And then we're gonna use a brown eyeshadow to create more depth on the effect. And I'm gonna blend the wax with my skin with the same foundation I already used to do everything on my face. And now I'm gonna start blending out this brown shade that we already applied. And with a very flat brush for liquids, I'm gonna put some blood. This blood is very liquidy, and we have very kind of different bloods that you can work effects with. This is a very liquid one. It is not intended to create drips. So I'm gonna blend it out with my brush, because it drips a lot and you don't want to be staining everything. And now for the dripping blood effect, I'm gonna start using a stage blood, which is thicker and is gonna dry almost completely. As well, there's some blood on the market. They call it drying blood, which when it's dripping, it's gonna dry and it's gonna form like a plastic. So that's very good for dripping as well. Now with the black eyeliner, I'm gonna dark my eyebrow. So that's gonna give me a very rough appearance. And I'm gonna keep blending out the blood till I'm happy with it. And this is gonna be the final look, guys. So I hope you enjoyed everything on this video, the glam mermaid and this bloody mermaid ripped off skin. Thank you much for watching this, and if you liked it, don't forget to give me thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you won't lose any of my videos. Bye guys.